This is Your Other Brothers podcast.
So yeah, I like the phrase pronoun hospitality. Whether I agree with somebody's worldview or not is kind of secondary, really. That can come later. We can have that discussion later. But if we want to engage in relationship with people, we need to meet them where they're at. And some people are super triggered by certain pronouns. They're turned off. They're extremely turned off if somebody refuses to use their pronouns. So if you want to have any kind of relationship with somebody who identifies as trans and prefers certain pronouns, or has certain pronouns, then I think we can meet them where they're at in order to enter relationship with them. So it's complicated. There's good people on both sides, man, but I do side with the pronoun hospitality view.
I love how you frame it as hospitality too. It makes me think of, if I'm going to have a friend over for dinner who eats kosher, like I'm not going to sit there and agonize over, oh, what is me cooking kosher for them gonna imply about my reading of Leviticus and whether those laws are still valid or not. Like, no, I'm just gonna not cook pork. Like, it's a matter of hospitality. Like, I'm not making these grand claims about theology in the universe in this moment of hospitality. Like, this is just me connecting with someone.
That's a great analogy. I've not thought of that. That's actually a very close analogy. That's great.
Ryan.
Score.
Yeah. And I remember Bill Henson at one of my first couple posture shifts. He was like, sometimes Christians think they're being so clever too when someone who like wants to be referred to a pronoun that we're not accustomed to or that trips us up. Like sometimes Christians think they're so clever to then be like, well, I'm just not going to use any pronouns. I'm just going to keep repeating their name over and over again and they won't notice. But he was like, no, they'll notice. They'll notice it right away. Like you just keep calling Leslie, Leslie's going to notice that after 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like, so it's like any Christians out there. Cause I know I used to actually think that too. I was like, oh, I wonder if there's a workaround to like not even have to use pronouns, but like that's like so much work and it's not kind either. So it's like
there are times when you can use the name instead of a pronoun. But yeah, if that's all you do, that gets really awkward, and you're shining a spotlight on the fact that you keep using their name over and over. So
it's just not natural conversation.
Right.